Alright, we're going to be talking about the rod and reel setup that you should be buying depending on where you're at in your fishing journey. So I'm going to break it down into 3 different tiers. So the first tier is going to be for somebody that's never fished before and somebody that just wants to get out there for the first time to see if they actually enjoy fishing. And that tier is going to be the $20 to $40 range. That is all you need to spend in order to get yourself a good quality rod and reel that will get you outside to the river, to a local pond or a lake, to be able to tell if you even enjoy fishing in itself. And the next tier is going to be for somebody that already knows that they love fishing and that they want to invest a little bit more into the sport. And so those people, I would recommend you spend about $40 to $70 on a reel and about $40 to $70 on a rod. I don't recommend going too much over that, just simply because you will notice a huge difference in an upgrade from the $20 to $40 starting setup. And then for the third tier, that is for somebody that knows exactly that they love fishing and want to invest in this sport for the rest of their lives. That's like somebody that takes up golf at an early age or another big hobby like cooking or something, and they're just deciding that it's time to invest in good quality cookware or good quality clubs, or in this scenario, the best quality rod and reel for your buck. And in my opinion, the best rod and reel for your buck at that price point or at that tier is going to be a $70 to $110 reel and a $70 to $120 rod. Like right around, I'd say like $80 to $120, $80 to $120 on the rod. That is a perfect price point to be spending at, and you will notice a magnificent improvement in your drag, your overall weight of the combo. It's just going to be something that's going to last for years. But it's easy to go crazy, and you don't need to. That's exactly the purpose of this video, is to let you know that you can get good quality gear for those price points. You don't need to spend $200 plus on a reel. You don't need to spend $200 plus on a rod. If you've got the means to do it, and if you know you love fishing, that's one thing. But in my opinion, you can get gear that is going to be just as good as that $200 equipment stuff for dang near half that price. Like if you're spending $100 on a reel and $100 on a rod, that setup is going to be fantastic. All right, so there are multiple different reel selections out there. You've got your bait casters, which are for experienced anglers, and then you've got your button downs or spin casters. I would recommend that you start off with a spinning reel. A 2500 or a 3000 size spinning reel is perfect to get you started. For the rod length, I would recommend 6.5 to 7 feet. And then for the action, I would recommend medium or a medium light. And then once you've got the rod and the reel, all you need is fishing line and a few lures to get you started. And I'd recommend for the best fishing line for usability, just go with monofilament. Monofilament is very beginner friendly and very versatile, so you can use it in a lot of different scenarios. But if you feel more experienced and if you feel more confident with using braided line, I'd recommend doing a braided line with a fluorocarbon leader. But that does require a lot more knot time. And then for the lures, I would recommend small spinners, maybe small crankbaits or little worms to get you started and to get out there to catch some fish. And if you're interested in seeing the exact gear and tackle that I would recommend, I'll drop some links in the description below that you can check out. With that being said, I hope this helps you pick out the rod and reel that you need to get outside and to enjoy some fishing. Fishing is a great sport for you to get into, and I hope this helps. Peace out, guys, and see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.